Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember not being a pencil sharpener.
Yeah, but I remembered continuity, so you had to be in the pencil sharpener.
You were the one in this pencil sharpener!
Really? Damn it. Alright, you want to move over and I'll get in the pencil sharpener?
No, stay away from my pencil sharpener. Both of us had dumb reviews since then. We don't need the pencil sharpener.
Hey, well, excuse me, Miss Criticky Pants. I was just trying to add a bit of continuity from the last crossover.
Well, wait to fail us again, Phelous. I remember continuity, so you don't have to.
Oh, zing. Anyway, Child's Play 2 time!
Ah, yes, Child's Play 2. I remember it well. Chucky's in this one too, right?
Yes.
Well, it seems they remember continuity a lot better than you, Phelous, as they still have Chucky all burnt to shit from the end of the last film.
Yeah, but who the hell managed to take that doll from a crime scene and then said, yeah, we gotta fix this?
Oh, now, I'm sure there's an extremely non-contrived reason why someone would steal a charred doll and rebuild it.
We rebuilt it from head to toe. A lot of it was burned to a crisp, but everything checks out. The voice cassette, the servo mechanisms, we found absolutely nothing.
See? The company was just making sure they didn't really create a doll that killed people. Apparently.
What would rebuilding the doll have to do with checking out anything on it? Of course you aren't gonna find anything wrong. It's all new parts except the skull and teeth.
Well, with Chucky rebuilt, they can have another sequel. Yeah, there's really no justifying this. At most, the doll company believes someone tampers with its voice. Unless the electronics were stored in its teeth and survived being shot and set on fire, this won't give you any information on that.
And even if the electronics magically survived, new plastic parts don't aid in your examination. Also, maybe if they had examined the doll before rebuilding it, they discovered all that blood and the supposed heart it had.
Shoot him in the heart!
What, does Chucky have the Force now?
Wow, those are the worst lightning effects I've seen since Kick-Assia.
Oh, I don't know. I thought the ones in Suburban Nights were even worse. Because you did them.
I got it!
Truly a scream that will send shivers down your spine and make you realize the gravity of this sad situation.
Yeah, a fucking soul in a doll zapped someone with cheap lightning. This is sad.
Sounds like a drunk Tarzan.
You still dreaming about Chucky?
Sometimes.
You want to talk about it?
No.
Talking helps make the nightmares go away.
It was this bad man who got inside my good guy doll, so he wouldn't have to go to hell.
You know, I will actually have to give this kid some credit. His acting in this film is vastly improved, and child actors giving an actual decent serious performance is kinda rare.
Oh yeah, he's the best around. Nothing's ever gonna keep him down. Well, except for the fact that his mother's gotten taken away to the nut house for confirming Andy's killer doll story.
Oh, really? Catherine Hicks isn't in this one? I could hardly tell since they had Andy hold up that picture of her. Really made it seamless that she wasn't just in this movie because she didn't want to come back. Whoa, is she too busy with her precious Star Trek at the time?
Oh, now you remember she was in Star Trek, huh? Well, no, this is long after the Star Trek movie.
Really? I thought Homeward Bound came out after this.
Who are you?
So, really, Hicks got taken away for saying there was a killer doll, but what about the other two cops who seen the doll?
Oh, they did the sensible thing.
Wow, who would have thought Prince Humperdinck could be such an asshole? And back at Over the Top Evil Doll Corp, we see the CEO showing great concern over the death of an employee.
What do you want me to do with the doll?
Stick it up your ass.
So, Critic, what do you want me to do with this movie?
Stick it up your ass.
Alright.
And for everyone else watching, be sure to visit theawesomestore.com so you can not only get that DVD, but other DVDs to stick up your ass.
Really? You're just gonna start doing commercials in the middle of reviews now?
Well, it was either that or another mid-roll. Meanwhile, the foster home they're trying to send Andy to isn't quite sure they want him, as they only like dealing with children overjoyed to lose a parent.
Are we even qualified to take care of a boy like this?
Well, I understand your concern, Mr. Simpson, but I'm sure you can see that this is just a child's way of coping with a difficult situation.
Don't! I had to. Don't!
I don't know what the issue was here. The foster mothers dealt with werewolves in the past. Dealing with a kid with a killer doll should be a walk in the park.
And I don't know why the foster father is freaked out when he's clearly the killer. Look at that evil smile. Turn around, you fool, you're gonna die!
What do you think?
Oh, I'll get used to him.
And if I don't, that's just one more child's body to help fertilize the garden.
No, he's actually not the killer, Critic.
Really? Who's it gonna turn out to be then? The suspense is killing me!
Chucky. The killer is still Chucky.
Oh, now you're just being silly. He was apparently becoming more human in the doll, and they burnt and shot him, and now even more time has passed. Are you telling me that if I skinned someone, I could place that skin on another skeleton and bring them back to life?
According to Child's Play 2, yes. And seriously, this isn't a case of sequelitis. The plot point that Chucky's becoming more human within the doll is very much still a factor here. Glad these films are around to teach us how humans really work.
Yeah, anything that has humans dying and just coming back to life repeatedly has no merit in my book.
Yeah, for reals. And anyone who would do that has no opinion worth listening to. Oh, hey, Andy, look, we got you a doll just like that one that traumatized you.
Yeah, I'm beginning to see why they thought they might not be up for taking care of Andy.
Or any child, for that matter.
Hey, take it easy, take it easy. Please don't shoot. You're dead.
You know, it's actually really nice to see that despite dying and coming back to life within a doll's body, Charles Lee Ray's serial killer is still able to laugh.
And kill! Good thing instead of heading straight to the boy he apparently still has time to transfer into, he's spending time killing the toy company Ally McBeal boy here.
Ally McBeal? How do you know these stupid references?
In the morning, their stepmother called them. I think it would be nice if we all went into the forest today, she said. Hansel and Gretel did not reply, but followed their parents into the dark forest, where they all lived happily ever after.
What accent is she going for in this film anyway?
Who cares? I'm just glad I finally heard the ending to Hansel and Gretel I've always wanted.
I miss my mother.
Oh, honey, I know you do.
Will I ever see her again?
Let me check IMDb, honey. Nope, your mom doesn't love you and she's never coming back. But now, let us get ready for the greatest confrontation in any Chucky movie, bar none.
Wait, what? He and Andy are gonna square down already?
Who the hell cares about Andy? This is between Chucky and Tommy.
Tommy?
Hi, I'm Tommy.
Shut up, you idiot.
Wait, why was the other good guy doll standing at the end of the stairway?
I'd like to be hugged. I'd like to be hugged. I'd like to be hugged. I'd like
Wait. No! No! He killed the doll?
Oh yes! Chucky fucking killed the doll! What? You think that's it? Get ready for this!
He buries the doll? Why? Tell me why!
Well, obviously, he's gotta take Tommy's place.
And he needed to kill the doll for that? What, was he afraid he was gonna talk?
Well, it is a talking doll.
Don't even!
So after the awesomeness of Chucky murdering a doll, we followed up with the extra awesomeness of children smoking.
These things are very bad for you.
Yeah, now just keep breathing in that completely clean secondhand smoke. That's good for you.
He's a very troubled little boy, and he obviously has not come to terms with this whole doll thing.
And obviously we have no sense of hearing or peripheral vision. They still didn't notice him, really?
I hate you. Hi, I'm Tommy.
Aw, ain't that real fucking cute? He had to remember his name. Good thing he didn't blow his cover.
Yeah, and why is he infiltrating the Foster house? Isn't he on a time limit in front of the very person he needs to transfer himself into? What is he waiting for?
The climax, duh.
Alright, right. Or maybe he's scared of that foster father. I know I would be, even if I was an evil, insane catchphrase-spewing doll.
You're saying you aren't already?
Shut up.
Come on, Andy, please. I just want to sit here, okay?
That's why I chose to sit on the swing instead of the obvious choice of the bench back there, 'cause I'm an idiot.
But, uh-oh, they're kicking up the dirt. It's almost like burying things at a swing was a stupid idea!
Well, later on, we find out why Chucky didn't just try to transfer himself into Andy right away. He was waiting for nighttime, 'cause...
I have a date with a 6-year-old boy. Did you miss me, Andy? I sure missed you. I told you. We were gonna be friends to the end. And now, it's time to play.
This just keeps getting worse and worse, huh?
Yeah.
I got a new game, Spartan. It's called Hide the Soul.
So it looks like Chucky just thought the bed would be a more appropriate spot for soul swapping.
Ew.
Give me the power, I beg. This isn't over, you little shit. I'm not gonna spend the rest of my life as a plastic freak. Next time you're alone, you're mine.
Yes, with her around, I couldn't possibly finish the spell. Sure, I could just kill her and finish the spell, but I wouldn't want to do that.
Well, no, because that actually worked. And pretending you're just a doll to other people is far more important at this point.
You know, Kyle, I don't believe you. You actually tied this child up so we wouldn't tell on you.
Yeah, if you're gonna tie him up, do it for the right reason like I would. To beat him.
Calm down. I'm going to get rid of him. There, see?
Yeah, just toss toys down the stairs. I mean, that's truly the safest way to store things, especially with kids around. And just like a real human, Chucky gets a little nosebleed from being thrown downstairs.
No!
Yes, you can truly feel the sense of fear there. Although I guess this is in keeping with his character.
Oh, God, I'm dying. No!
Oh no,
Andy, how did you manage to tie yourself up like that last night?
Okay, I know she's not going to believe the doll did it, but how do you come to the conclusion that he did something physically impossible to do?
Yeah, I mean, shouldn't they be at least a little bit concerned that somebody probably snuck in and tied Andy to the bed? Or at the very least accuse that creepy-ass father for it?
Let it go, critic.
He's scary.
So instead of again just trying to get Andy alone and Shang Tsunging his soul, Chucky makes sure to follow him to school and vandalize his schoolwork.
You know, I seriously like imagining this. A guy being this way before transferring his soul into a doll. Sure, I'm a thief and a murderer, but where my real passion lies is ruining children's schoolwork.
You think this is funny?
Seriously, way outside the lines and all yellow? That's it, Andy. I'm locking you up inside the classroom.
Yeah, I'm sure that's all kinds of legal.
So Andy runs off, then Chucky kills the teacher, because he couldn't have done that while Andy was still there, because then, you know, he'd be able to do that little main objective of his.
Is this really supposed to be imposing? And did Chucky just kill her with a ruler? Must be that super doll turning human strength.
His teacher called.
She said Andy killed her. You are so grounded.
Chucky did it.
I will not allow this foolishness in my house. Do you understand? Open the door. Now, I want you to look down there and tell me what you see.
So let me get this straight. Chucky raced back to the Foster house and got back in the spot in the basement on the off chance he would check to see if the doll didn't move?
And how long was he lying there for this? Was fooling Doucheface into thinking he was a doll really this important to him?
Well, I guess by that night Chucky re-evaluated his priorities because he finally just kills him.
Making it make even less sense that he didn't just do this in the first place.
Oh, but don't worry, he's gonna kill the rest of them now, too.
Really?
Nope, he's gonna wait for Andy to be safely taken away somewhere else before killing the foster mom and then attacking Kyle, then making her drive him to where Andy was taken to.
Step on it!
What's the rush?
If I don't get out of this body soon, I'll be trapped in here!
If only you had the opportunity to transfer your soul to Andy's body. Oh wait, you had almost the entire film's running time!
Well, to be fair, some of the things he did beforehand were pretty important.
Floor it!
Get real, this is a station wagon.
Shit! Pull over.
Oh darn, and this driving the doll at knife point scene was so suspenseful. Why'd they have to ruin it?
Why does Chucky even need her to drive him? He seemed to have gotten back from the school before Andy just to lay on the floor just fine. Finally, someone gets the idea of braking hard instead of trying to drive away from another seat in the car.
Yeah, though unless a soul adds some serious weight, I'm not quite sure I see a doll crashing through a windshield very likely.
Bastard.
Oh no, I might not have hit him. I better now get out of my vehicle because it's the dumbest option available.
What are you talking about? I'm sure this will work out just fine, I'm sure. Oh, got caught again.
Don't give me that. Amazing, isn't it?
I'm not sure what was more impressive, the fact that slamming into the photocopier turned it on and started making copies, or the fact that it's still making copies of her face well after the fact that she's fallen over.
You know, I think the most impressive thing is how clear those pictures came out. Whenever I scan my face in the scanner, it never comes out that clear.
That's something you do often, Critic?
It's not weird!
Okay, no need to be so defensive about it.
You're defensive about it! Oh god, I need a photocopier.
Freak.
We're gonna have a little game of Chucky Says.
Oh, you mean as in I have absolutely no reason to do anything you say because you can't kill me since you need me, and if I do what you say, you're gonna steal my body?
And again, this isn't something he can just do right now. No. Obviously, he's gotta take him to the good guy doll factory.
Hey, fun fact, the reason they're producing so many good guy dolls in the factory is because the film was originally gonna be set around Christmas. Ba la 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 la.
This isn't even a Christmas review. Why are you trying to relate it to Christmas again?
I don't know.
S'accusentea me poate mort, mortis mele de pe cordem boșe, adele porte boase gembela.
Oh, so that's where George Lucas got that from.
You little shit! Do you know what you've done? It's too late!
No way! Imagine that! I am in just utter shock!
Guess defacing children's coloring and laying around on basement floors isn't quite looking like the right decisions anymore, huh, Chucky?
So now we get a good look at the Good Guy Factory, a truly wondrous place where the dolls just fall down chutes, yet somehow land in the exact spot they need to be on the conveyor belt.
And emergency exits only accessible if you crawl through the machinery.
And don't worry, if you do somehow manage to not kill yourself doing that, the exits are always kept locked. So after Chucky tears a hand off since his arm now has the consistency of a real human silly putty arm, he fashions a blade arm and finally kills his arch nemesis, random security guy at the doll factory. Yeah, why'd he bother with him?
Guess he's kinda got no clear goal now. Well, if he ever did. And also at the Good Guy Factory, their security apparently double as mechanics. bad they have a destruction machine in there that just scrambles the doll's parts around.
Well, you never know when that may come in handy. Like for killing killer dolls and tea parties.
So, big surprise, Chucky winds up in there, but because he's now stuck in the doll body and has become fully human, he survives without his bottom half.
Andy, no! Please! We're friends to the end. Remember?
This is being friends.
As we all know, the only way to actually kill a human is to pump their head full of gas until they explode.
And I think we all learned something today.
The killer dolls are extremely incompetent?
Well, that too. And you know what? This was a harder sequel to sit through than The Human Centipede 2!
Really?
No. This movie is pretty much the same silly fun as the first Child's Play, and the doll effects have been improved for the most part. However, at no time is this one genuinely creepy.
Chucky has about 1 million opportunities to actually switch bodies with Andy, but just doesn't, because if he did, then he would have actually won.
But it had the greatest death scene ever when Chucky kills the doll.
And the greatest missed opportunity ever by not making the foster father the killer. I'm sorry, that still bugs me. Look at him, he's a freaky fuck.
You know what I just realized, Critic? I shouldn't have been able to transfer back into my body. I should have had to transfer into yours, since you were the first person I revealed myself to as the pencil sharpener.
Please don't say reveal yourself to me ever again. Besides, we did that gag at the beginning last time. I'm the Nostalgia Critic, I remember.
Was a man to win a quarterback was soccer.
Oh no! I'm stuck in Phelous' body now! I can't make his voice high-pitched enough! No!
I'm Phelous now. Ho ho ho, Critic. I'm gonna go and ruin your stuff with nothing but Metacraft. Oh, look! I'm that balding guy from Video Game Confessions Domino or whatever. Oh, off I go, Critic. Off I go to ruin your stuff.
I was just joking, Critic. The voodoo didn't work. I waited too long. Oh well, whatever. He was the Nostalgia Critic. He's very confused right now, and I'm Phelous. Phelous outro.
Oh no, oh, I'm doing your bum now. Look, I'm taking off your wig. Ah! Oh no. Oh, I think this needs a red or blue shirt, cause that's all that's in my wardrobe. Phelous! Yeah, that's what I do. I talk slow and they're really loud all of a sudden. Yeah, here I go. Look, I'm referencing something behind the camera. Oh, look, I date Obscurus Lupa or Allison or whatever I call her in this meta world that's kind of real but kind of not. Ah, Phelous, I do this kind of stuff. Ooh, I was a pencil sharpener. That's my imitation of whistling.
Why not?